most welcome back to the Sepang International Circuit for the Malaysia Championship Series. The checkered flag is what all of the racers are gunning for at the end of each race. They want to make sure that once they cross the finishing line at the checkered flag, they have the best position they can, having that podium position. A very good afternoon to all of you motorsports fans out there. Welcome back to the Petronas Sepang International Circuit for session 2 for this afternoon, which is race number 2 for the classes of TP as well as SP1 for the Malaysia Championship Series 2024 race 1. Or should I say round 1, race 2. And in the words of Nelly the rapper, it's getting hot in here. Yes, it's definitely getting hot down here at the Petronas Sepang International Circuit. The temperature is on the rise. It's so hot out there on the tracks. But I am sure that the drivers right now are all hot as well, all geared up and ready to go to get the best position that they can, hitting that podium spot to make sure that they come in with the points throughout the whole season of MCS 2024. And as mentioned as well, this is the race where we're going to be seeing the drivers for the TP class as well as the SP1 class. It's definitely going to be a hot day. It's going to be an exciting day. Make sure you guys do share the video wherever you're watching it, whether it is on the Facebook page or the YouTube page of Sepang Circuit. Do share with all of your families and friends because they do want to witness this as well. And one person I know who's going to be rapping about the whole session today is none other than my friend who's very cozy right now. I don't think who's hot as well. Nick, you're comfortable, right?
I am comfortable indeed, Mio. It's cool and cozy from where I'm based at. Thank you for the introduction and welcome to the afternoon session of Round 1, Race 2 of the 2024 Malaysia Championship Series here at the Sepang International Circuit in Kuala Lumpur. We had some tantalizing action that took place in the earlier MTC and SP2 class, and I'm sure that the TP and SP1 category will live up to expectations as well. Now, this TP and SP1 class is, of course, separated from the MTC and SP2 as part of the new MCS season format, which has also recorded the highest full season participation of 68 cars. Now, this comes as no surprise as this long-standing national championship continues to attract some of the top touring cars competitors from around the world. As you can see, the grid, it is absolutely blazing out there, but I can assure you that it also means that we are in for pristine racing conditions. Of course, the drivers will have to contend with the heat, but there isn't any threat of looming rainstorm, which will present a different threat altogether. So the drivers are fully aware of this. This is the climate in Malaysia during the month of May. It gets really hot during midday, but all these drivers, competing drivers, they are very acclimatized to the situation and they are definitely raring to go. For those of you who are interested to catch the action live here in Sepang, you may be around the area. I have some good news for you because entrance is free to the main grandstand. And if you do have paddock entry tickets, it will allow you to get up close and personal with the drivers. Now, I just want to talk a little bit about the results that happened yesterday. In the TP category, we had Roy Tang from the Bay Racing team who came in first, clocking a time of 2 minutes 27 seconds as his fastest lap. Leon Koo from the R Engineering team took second place, and Jonathan Z from the Scuba Race team, he completed the podium, finishing in third place. Now, as for the SP1 category, Jose Canto from the R-Works Rios Racing team came in tops, followed by P. Sao Fan and Baron Sim of the Honda team. Who's going to be reigning supreme today? All will be unveiled in just a short while as the drivers begin to take their place on the starting grid. As you can see, some of them have already made their way out there to begin action. In total, we will have 14 drivers, same as yesterday. 5 from the TP class, and the other 9 will make up the SP1 category. Now, the format of the TP and SP1 has been rejigged. It is now a 30 minutes race plus an additional 1 lap race. There is no compulsory pit stop. So what it means is that these drivers will be wire to wire from the time the lights go green. It's essentially a sprint race. As we look at some of the team members and the respective grid girls, always a colorful fixture of any race. There were plenty of action happening at the Sepang International Circuit today as well. It started off with the Asia Classic Car Challenge, and then the Malaysia Championship Series in the MTC NSP2 category took place right after that, and it was followed by the Lamborghini Super Trofeo Asia, and right after that it was the Asia Classic Car Challenge, and now here we are with the MCS TP and SP1. That orange and green car that you see there is a Leon Koo from the R Engineering team. Leon, of course, coming in second yesterday, will be looking to try and top that by finishing top. It is a very competitive category, I have to tell you. This is, of course, the class, the premium class of the MCS. Comprising of turbo cars up to 2000 cc. So as we see, some of the drivers already taking their grid positions. Of course, we have a full calendar for you in this MCS 2024 season. This is only round 1. Round 2 will commence from the 7th to 9th of June, followed by round 3 from the 9th to 11th of August, and the season finale will then complete proceedings from the 6th to 8th of September. So a 10-minute board goes up. It's an indicator of how long left we are to get underway here in Sepang. It's a complete different setting from yesterday, just in terms of the weather alone. Yesterday it was cool and breezy. All right, I'm going to stop right there because Mio is going to have a chat with Leon Koo.
All right, I'm now together at the front of the pack down here, 339. We have Leon Koo together with us. Leon, yesterday you came in second in your class TP yesterday. Any changes that you're thinking of, any strategy that you're thinking of for this race this time around to make sure that you get onto that first spot?
I just need to drive smooth today, finish the race, we have a strong competitors, Roy Tang, and Jonathan is very experienced. So lucky I have a reliable car, a strong car, and a strong team to support me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Of course, it's going to be a very interesting race. You know, you want to gun for that position. So whatever it is, I mean, again, difference as it was yesterday. Today you have optimum condition. You got a hot track out there. So you think that this car is able to deliver that for you?
Yeah. I'll try my best.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Good luck to you, Leon, and have a great race. All right, Nick, back to you.
Leon very much aware of the competition ahead of him. Roy Tang and Jonathan Z, of course, gave him a good run for his money yesterday. But Leon, I have to say, held his own. Jonathan was pushing him, but Leon made that second place his own. He finished in a total time of 34 minutes, not too far away from Roy Tang. It was a hugely competitive race. Will he be able to do the same? He has expressed confidence in that Honda machine and will be looking to do the business out there. It's the medical car. Hope that's not needed at all throughout this race. Soon, this 14 driver field will be making their way across the Sepang circuit for a formation lap before we go green, the TP category. All right, we're gonna go to an interview with car number 6, that is Baron Sim.
All right, we are now together with the driver of car number 6, Baron Sim. Baron, yesterday you came in third. You know, there were some minor things I assume that has happened. You were about 22 seconds behind the race leader, the winner of yesterday. Any changes that you're going to be doing today? Any kind of strategy that you're putting on?
Oh, today weather very hot. I tried my best. Yesterday actually is a bit lucky. But okay, today I will try my best to chase the P1.
All right. No, the fact that you said that today is a very hot day, how does that factor into your racing style, your driving experience down here at the Petronas Sepang circuit?
Yeah. When the weather very hot, the car is really like can't control it sometimes. So I have to be patient.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's about patience and just
during the hot weather.
during the hot weather. Okay, but whatever it is, we do wish you all the best. Make sure you do your utmost best and get onto that podium to a better position, hopefully.
Thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Baron. All right, Nick, it's a hot day today. I want to run inside. Back to you, Nick.
Indeed, that was Baron Sim explaining the dynamics of racing in these conditions. Of course, I can't really imagine. I'm in the comfort of the commentary booth, but these drivers dealing with competition is one thing, but the intense heat in that car, especially with their racing gear, they will have to contend with the elements. Wildlife out in display, enjoying the sun, soaking up the heat as well. As I was mentioning earlier, it's two different conditions that the drivers have to contemplate with. And we are going to go back to Emil, who's going to be speaking to Kauze Kanto.
All right, now I'm finally the last driver that we're going to be talking to. Car number 13, we have Kusei Kanto. Kusei, again, such a great driving that you had yesterday. Are we going to see you perform better today?
Today is the most powerful race, I hope. Yes, but it's hot, so my tire is worried about the condition.
But of course, you have your confidence in your team as well in making the car, able to give the best out of it.
Yeah, my team and my car is the best, whatever. So I hope I can win. Yeah, look at me.
Okay, so we wish you the best of luck, Kusei.
Yeah, best lap. I hope 29 seconds. I hope.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you. All right, man. Right, Nick, seriously, please commentate this awesome race that's going to be happening. Nick, to you.
Will do, Mio. Again, another comment on the heat, this time from our SP1 champion, Kauze Kanto. Of course, they are already mentally preparing themselves as they prepare to navigate through this wonderful Sepang circuit, which is 5.543 kilometers in length. It is made up of 15 corners. It will be hot, humid, and there you have it. That is the track temperature. That is 57 degrees. That is how hot it is out there in Sepang. And like Akuze mentioned earlier as well, you know, the tires will take a lot of beating because of the acceleration and the constant braking throughout the course of this race. And these drivers will be trying to put pedal to the metal as much as possible. So you can expect those tires to take a heavy beating, but hopefully it will be able to last the pace throughout this 30 minutes race. As we see the 3-minute board go up. Leon Koo just waving to the cameras, mentally preparing himself before he goes on to the battlefield shortly. And that is Jonathan Z. Johnny Z is a fierce competitor, an experienced driver on the MCS circuit. Very, very consistent, and he will be looking to get up among the winners list today. There is a whole lot of championship that is taking place here in Sepang throughout the course of the year. And one of the marquee events is the Petronas MotoGP of Malaysia. That's happening on November 1st to the 3rd. So if you are interested to get your tickets, head on over to the Sepang Circuit website for more information. So we'll be expecting to see the rest of the team members of the respective teams make their way out of the grid, allowing the drivers to fully settle in and begin to embark on that formation lap. There you have it. The 1-minute board is up, and everybody is to leave the grid. See the safety car just parked behind. Safety car will of course lead the way through the formation lap before we get started. Hankook, of course, is the official tire distributor. Hankook has come on board to support this Malaysia Championship Series. It's great to see all these brands come and support a national championship series. And so the field now embarks on the formation lap. Formation lap, of course, is to give one final tour around the track. But more importantly, is to just warm up those tires and also the engine. I think they'll be getting a lot of help from the conditions out there. So I'm told we'll have a standing start. Just to give you the starting grid positions, Roy Tang takes top spot, followed by Leon Koo. Jonathan Z is in 3rd place, Daniel Rain in 4th place, Lee Kamsun in 5th, and Kuse Kanto in 6th place. Peace Out Fun from the SP1 is in 7th place. Baron Sim in 8th place, followed by Lim Hao Young. And Tawit Anwar is in 10th place. Putra Adam in 11th. Faris Fauzi in 12th. And Ken Urata and Chow Tek Song will make up the final 2 drivers competing here today. So this is one of the straights on the Sepang circuit as they come through to turn 5 and then 6. Have another short straight heading into turn 7, and there will be a bend, and then turn 8 and 9 will signal a sharp bend into turn 10, where they will make a loop back heading into the starting line. What it means is that all these drivers will be afforded with plenty of overtaking opportunities, which we have seen in abundance throughout this race, yesterday and today in the earlier MTC and SP2. Some fans over there, perhaps family and friends of the driver who came down here to support them. I can tell you the main grandstand in front of me is buzzing with activity. We have a crowd here in Sepang as these drivers complete the final bend before we officially get started. Just zigzagging to soak up a little bit of heat into these tires. And here they come for the standing start. Roy Tang of Bay Racing Team will be leading the pack. So, are we ready? We are going to go green right about engine is being revved. And here we go. The TP and SP1 is officially underway as Roy Tang looks to try and develop a lead, but I can tell you that Leon Koo has already made his way to the front of the pack, and he is now being trailed in hot pursuit by Jonathan Z. Roy Tang has dropped to 3rd place as they navigate their way through to turn 1, 2, and now turn 3. It's a clean start from all 14 drivers. Kanurata right at the back of the queue. Fantastic start by Leon Koo. He wasted no time to get in front and has now set the tone for the rest of the race. Jonathan Z, of course, looking to make amends. He will be looking to try and grab top spot. Remember, there is no compulsory pit stop. This is a sprint race, so it's going to be hot and heavy right from the get-go. As they come through to turn 6, making their way through the bend, turn 7 and 8. Leon Koo is in the lead because he has posted the fastest sector 1 and 2. But we are just getting started. Fantastic start from Leon Koo. As you can see, it's very much a clear field. We don't have as many cars as compared to before. So what it means is that the drivers can grasp the opportunity to take an advantage. They will have a clear track to establish that dominance. See some of the crew members looking on. It's all up to the drivers now. Almost completing the first lap, and that opening lap will belong to Leon Koo, who is in first place, lapping at 2 minutes 31, followed closely by Jonathan Z in second place. He was lapping at 2:32, and Roy Tang is just 2 seconds behind him at 2:34. Now in the SP1 category, Kusei Kanto, the winner of yesterday's race, he's set the tone. He's not let up from that top spot. He's in the lead. Peace Out Fun is in hot pursuit in second place. Putra Adam is in third place. 2 different class battles going on here. There we have confirmation of the 1 second lead that Leon is now developing over Jonathan Z. So you see almost coming together there. That was Putra Adam and Baron Sim. Baron did really well to block Putra Adam from surpassing him. Putra Adam will look to try and make another move in this bend. Will he be able to do it? Baron does well. Baron is just nudging slightly ahead in front. This could turn out to be one of the intriguing battles that will transpire here. Baron Sim still looking to close Putra Adam out. Putra Adam will look to try and maybe give it another shot. It is very, very close at these early stages. These drivers get, oh, I think Baron has slammed on the brakes a little too hard and has veered off track, and Putra Adam has overtaken him. That pressure from Putra paid off because Baron was really struggling at that turn, and as he made that turn, the car just drifted wide, allowing Putra Adam to overtake. Baron is back on track, but he has lost ground. He is now behind Ken Urata. This is what happens. As we take a look again, Baron Sim just seemed to have lost control, but it was due to the pressure from Putra Adam. Not sure if he prematurely stepped on those brakes because the car seemed to drift wide even before that turn. And as he was looking to make his way back on track, he was blocked by Lim Yao Huang. He is of course now back on track, but looking to play catch up. At the top, Leon Koo has developed now a 2-second lead over Jonathan Z. Roy Tang is still in third place. Kusei Kanto still topping that SP1 category with a 3-second lead over his closest competitor. You can see there confirmation of Leon's early dominance. And He is the fastest man on track. He's just posted the fastest lap time, 2:27. Roy Tang's not far behind, but Leon Koo, the man to beat. This is the battle for second between Jonathan Z and Roy Tang. Quite a distance between Jonathan and Roy. So, over a second, not much in the context of a sprint race, but it is a lead nonetheless. Tell you from experience, I've seen Jonathan Z really bide his time when he's trailing, and he paces himself on when to mount an attack, and it will be the same case here. He's already having it in his head on when he plans to make the moves on Leon Koo. The gap is not too far, it's just over 2 seconds. Jonathan Z, of course, a winner last year as well. He is, after all, the defending TP class champion. Will try to look to defend that title. Will he be able to do it? There is Leon Koo, your race leader after 3 laps. Jonathan Z not too far behind. And there is Roy Tang, who looks ahead of him. Has Roy Tang overtaken him? Indeed he has. Roy Tang looking to, perhaps it's a momentary lead because Johnny Z is back in the lead. Just found that angle to make the move and regain that lead. It was a momentary lead for Roy in second place, but swiftly overtaken by Jonathan. It's shaping up to be an interesting battle for second and third place as they come through to these 2 tricky turns. Turn 5 and 6. Gap between Jonathan Z and Roy Tang is just barely anything in it. A fraction of a second perhaps. Of course they are both playing catch up to Leon Koo, who has now developed over a 6-second lead. It's always the case. When the leader is slightly in front, the battle for second and third seems to intensify even more. As Jonathan fends off the challenge, heading into turn 15 from Roy Tang, who might try and outdo him in this back straight. Will he be able to? Looks to take the outside line. Looks to go on the outside. Ooh, there is a collision. And as a result, Leon Koo has just been stranded for a while. Jonathan Z has now regained second spot. I'm not sure if there's any infringement to that, but it unfolded as both drivers headed towards that sharp turn 1. I'm sure we'll have a replay of that real soon. But it was Johnny Z who got going faster. Momentary stop for Roy Tang before he managed to get his machine going again. As we take a look at what just happened, both drivers heading into turn 1. Roy Tang looking to make the moves on the outside, and Johnny Z not wanting to give him an inch. Perhaps Roy made the turn a little bit too fast and Johnny just bumped into him and off he went. That has now resulted in Leon Koo actually opening up close to a 10-second lead. So Leon Koo has benefited from that bump between Jonathan Z and Roy Tang. He's gained a further 3 seconds. And that battle for second place doesn't seem too competitive now that Jonathan Z looks to be out there. Roy Tang not too far away, but he isn't in sight at this point. So, drama that has unfolded in the early stages of the race. Actually, we are almost heading towards the halfway stage of the race. Roy Tang will have to compose himself. That situation did not end up in his favor, but he is still in that podium finish. He's just lost a bit of ground now to Jonathan Z. He will look to try and make up ground as fast as possible. As we see the R-Works Rios, a racing leader, that's Kusei Kanto, who doesn't seem to have a problem racing in this heat. He is currently topping that category by 6 points, or rather 6 seconds over closest arrival Putra Adam and P. Saufan making up the top 3. It is all still very close at the moment in the SP1 category. Putra Adam here in second in the SP2. That R engineering yellow machine of his navigates that turn expertly. Followed by car number 46, that's P. Saufan. Saufan, whose best lap time is pretty good. It's 2:31, one of the fastest out there. He's not been able to emulate that timing just yet. But this man looks to top himself with every single lap. He is still the fastest man on track. He has the fastest lap time as well of 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Currently with a 13-second lead. That is a big lead, I must tell you, as we approach the halfway stage of this race. It all stemmed to his aggressive start from pole, where he wasted no time on putting the moves on Roy Tang, and he took the lead as early as turn 1. And look at the distance between him and Jonathan Z. That is how far both these drivers are separated. That is a 15-second lead. So Lim Hao Yang, as we see in that R engineering, Lim Hao Yang goes in 6th place. The great news is that all drivers are competing, unlike yesterday where we had 2 drivers taken out early on. Today, with these conditions, perhaps maybe it suits them a little bit better, more conservative driving perhaps. All 14 drivers still out there battling it out. We are 6 laps in, with another 6 to go, plus there will be an additional lap. That's Kanurata who was one of the two drivers who was unfortunate not to finish his race. But Kanurata has been one of the most experienced drivers of this championship series. And when Kanurata is in the lead, it's very, very hard to shake him off that lead. Daniel Rain, the Black Wolf racing team, currently fourth. Both Ken and Daniel are locked in that battle. Daniel, of course, fourth in the TP category as it stands. And Kanurata, sixth in the SP1. But I can assure you that we will see much more of Kanurata. We will see much more competitive racing from him. I've seen him throughout the course of two to 3 years, and he's been excellent when he puts himself in contention for the title. Racked himself a couple of wins as well last year. So just to give you a lowdown on what's happening so far after 7 laps, we have Leon Koo, who's now opened up an 18-second lead. But there is a battle transpiring between Jonathan Z and Roy Tang. Here, as you can see, both these drivers, perhaps maybe at the back of their head, might have to accept that second is the best that either of one of them might get, which is not a bad position at all. Roy Tang, after that collision with Jonathan Z, has done well to make up ground. He's done really well, and now he's right back in the rear view mirror of Jonathan Z. Look to try and make a move. Didn't really work for him there. Perhaps on one of the straights of this circuit. He will be mindful though of when he needs to make that strategy to overtake, because of course he doesn't want a repetition of what happened just moments ago. But Roy Tang has recovered admirably well. He's posted the last lap time of a 2:29. That's second fastest. Fastest still belongs to Leon Koo, which is why Roy Tang has made up so much of ground on Jonathan Z as they head into turn 14 and 15. Now here on this straight, is it a chance for Roy? He tries to come on the outside, or rather the inside, and he has successfully done so. He has overtaken Jonathan Z heading into turn 1, and he's planned that strategy really well, not wanting to make the move. Oh, Jonathan tries to come in on the inside and succeeds. Will he be able to keep that lead? And he has, as they make their way through to turn 4 now. Oh, this is an intense battle. Switching positions so fast as they come through to turn 5. And now 6. Will Roy Tang be able to again try and overtake? It looks like he has. It looks like he has. Yes. He has found that little bit of room and managed to once again overtake Jonathan Z, but Jonathan is still very much, he has the inside line and he will find that angle to overtake Roy Tang. Oh, what a battle we have in store here. Both these drivers swapping positions with every turn. This is the battle for second place. Leon Cook would not mind this one single bit. He is now 23 seconds ahead of both these drivers. And look at that, look how close they are. They have swapped positions, to my recollection, at least 3 times already so far. As we come down to the final 7+ minutes of this race. It is intense, it is hot. And what we are getting is an exhilarating battle unfolding here between yesterday's champion and Jonathan Z. As they come through to the straight where Roy Tang actually made the move on the inside. He's looking to go on the outside now. This was what happened when he tried to overtake Jonathan and that collision happened. Let's see if he will manage to do so this time around. And he's managed to do it, I think, almost. Yes, getting that car entirely in front of Jonathan's car. Again, Jonathan trying to come on the inside line. And again, he succeeds. He will now try to shut off Roy Tang. And does so. Oh, so Roy Tang has been successful on the back straight, heading into turn 1. But Jonathan Z has timed that strategy, has played that strategy to perfection. He's used that inside line on turn 1 to regain that lead and then managed to cut him off in turn 2 and turn 3, using that little bit of space and advantage that he has. But what do we have here? It's Roy back in the lead. Oh my, they have swapped positions again. This is not for the faint-hearted, this battle, especially for both team drivers, as we see Jonathan just going off track a little bit and he has lost precious time as Roy Tang just opens up a little bit more of that advantage after Jonathan took that turn slightly wide. There's still not much between both these drivers as they navigate themselves through two of their tricky turns. As we see here, Roy Tang looking to go on the inside and ooh, there was a little bump there. And Roy did so, overtook Jonathan Z. And here we have replay of how Jonathan just conceded that second place as Roy found the gap to overtake. Just using the outside line of the track before Jonathan Z again regaining that lead. But as we have it, Roy Tang is now in second place as Johnny Z looks to come on the inside. This is where the overtaking has taken place between both these drivers. Turn 14 coming into turn 15 on this back straight. It is now Roy Tang in second place, looking to hold the fort, looking to maintain that racing line. He will look to take the inside line and try and shut off Jonathan Z. As predicted, Johnny looks to come on the outside. Will he be able to do so? Not so well. This time Roy does really well. Again, Jonathan, oh, that's bumper to bumper. Jonathan tries to come on the inside. Shuts him off. Roy Tang does really well, Roy Tang, this time. I think he's learned from the past few laps that Jonathan will look to take him on the inside, heading into turn 2 and turn 3. And expertly marshaled by Roy Tang there. What a battle that is unfolding. As you see here, Jonathan Z just looking to come on the inside, and that's his front just kissing that back bumper of Roy Tang. But Look at this, look at that. Oh, we couldn't get a shot of that. That was Roy Tang just expertly shutting Jonathan off. The battle has not let up as we come into the final 3 minutes. And Jonathan Z regains second spot. I've lost count on how many times both these men have swapped places. The braking and acceleration in these two turns are so crucial. It has to be timed to perfection. Looks like Jonathan has managed that rather well. Really, there isn't much separating both these men at all. Roy Tang perhaps bidding his time, looking to come back on turn 14 and 15, both the back straights, which seem to favor him quite a fair bit in this race. This is the two back straights where it has been action-packed for both these men. As we see Jonathan looking to shut him off. Roy Tang again. Ooh, Jonathan went just wide but managed to get a grip back on second place. And now we are here in turn 15 on this straight. You can see that Johnny was hugging the inside line. He looks to have taken a wider stance. This is where turn 1 has provided the most action. This time there is a bit of a breathing space between both of them. Jonathan still in the lead. While we have been engrossed with this battle for second place, I can tell you that Leon Koo is now almost 40 seconds ahead. There is your man, there is your leader in a class of his own, first in his class. He has opened up close to a 40-second lead, and with just over a minute to go, it will take a great man to bet against Leon Koo, letting this race slip from his grasp. He has been in a class of his own, Leon Koo, the striking orange and green Honda. It's just been almost a cruise control race for him. It's just been so confident and commanding in his driving. Just leaving Jonathan and Roy to battle it out among themselves. Leon Koo posting his best lap time of 2:27 early on. And he's been the fastest driver on track by some distance. I can tell you that his 2:28 in his last lap is a fifth of a second, or rather 5 seconds faster than Jonathan Z, who posted 2:33. So really, Leon Koo 1 lap ahead of the chasing competitors, as we see Johnny Z come into picture. Johnny Z also looks to have shaken off competition from Roy Tang, opened up a little bit of a breathing space. They're not bumper to bumper as they were over the course of the last 6 to 7 laps. It has been the most fascinating battle that has transpired here. Car number 13 that you see there, Kusei Kanto. He's been a cool customer throughout this race. Your champion of yesterday's race, and he looks to be cruising to his second consecutive victory. Kusei Kanto. I think for Kuze, it will be a matter of trying to top his achievements from yesterday's race. He finished with a total time of 35 minutes and 49 seconds. Either way, he wouldn't mind a little bit. He wouldn't care less as long as he steps onto the top of the podium. Another 15 points in the back looming for Kuzi Kanto, as is for this man, Leon Koo, who is now coming into his last lap. Leon Koo really now just looking to go through the motions and finish this race off with a flourish. There we have it, confirmation of the last lap. It's just over 5 kilometers to go before Leon Koo takes top spot. And it will mark a great weekend for Leon Koo, who finished second in yesterday's race. Today he's just been absolutely dominant. This man though, Jonathan Z, currently in second place. You might have to accept that top spot is beyond him, but second place will definitely be better achievement than third place, which he posted yesterday. But what's going on with Leon Sky? He seems to have slowed down. Oh, what's happened? It looks like a massive setback for Jonathan Z, whose car is coming to a grinding halt. Seems to have a problem. Oh, that is a big setback for Leon. If he's not able to pick up the pace anytime soon, he's just stopped right after that last lap signal. As we see what happened, a lot of smoke coming out through that exhaust as he comes through the turn 14. And it's just, could be any problem really. A lot of smoke coming out through the exhaust, and Leon Koo's race, Jonathan Z's race looks to have ended in the last lap. No such problems for Leon Koo, who is now strolling to a victory. He is approaching the checkered flag. Leon Koo commanding from start to finish. Looking to rack up his first victory of this 2024 season. And there we have it, with the flashing lights. We can officially crown Leon Koo the champion of the TP category, as more smoke continues to come out of Jonathan Z's car. Really unfortunate as we see Johnny Z exiting his car. Leon Koo has provided us with a masterclass driving. As soon as he took the lead in turn 1, he was simply unrivaled. And this is another man that has been unrivaled throughout the course of 13 laps, Kuzi Kanto, who has been a cool and composed customer. He will be crowned champion for the second consecutive race. You can take a bow, Kuzi Kanto, because you've been crowned SP1 champion for the second consecutive race. There we have it, confirmation of Putra Adam, who has also finished his race. And Roy Tang, as a result of Jonathan Z's setback on the last lap, he takes second spot. And in a third spot it will be Daniel Rainoi who will complete the podium finish. But the day definitely belongs to this man who completes his race in 34 minutes and 44 seconds. It has been an absolute dominant performance from this man too. So the total time of 35 minutes from Kuzi Kanto. Oh, it's almost the same, almost identical times to his win yesterday. Putra Adam will be happy with third place. Putra Adam with a best lap time of 2 minutes 30. Of course, Putra Adam finished in 11th place yesterday, so he will be delighted to get on the podium. As Leon Koo now prepares to enter the pit, and he will, I'm sure, be mobbed by his teammates who are already signaling him and are already celebrating. There you can see I'm getting a bird's eye view from where I am standing, just revving that car as he comes into the garage. Leon Koo, second yesterday, champion today. What more can you ask for from this Singapore talented driver? Yes! You heard him loud and clear. Thumbs up, smiles. You can see him beaming even from that helmet, just cooling himself down. And there it is. They are celebrating. He was so realistic in his prediction of his race when Mio spoke to him earlier. Just wanted to contend with the weather and put out the best race possible, but he really outdid himself. All drivers, I can tell you, have completed the race. Really unfortunate for Jonathan Z from the Scuba race team. He's the only driver that could not complete the race with his car suffering a malfunction right on the last lap. It's car number 68, Roy Tang. Roy Tang, who benefited from Jonathan Z's vehicle stall first yesterday. And there we have it. This is the official results. So Kuzi Kanto, of course, top in the SP1, followed by Putra Adam. Pisafon takes third place, Faris Fauzi in fourth, Tawid Anwar in fifth, Kanurata in sixth, Chow Tek Siong in seventh, Baron Sim and Lim Yao Huang in eighth and ninth. And as for the touring production, Leon Koo, as you can see, takes top spot, followed by Roy Tang, Daniel Rainoi in third place, Lee Kam Soon takes fourth place, and Jonathan Z, unfortunately, could not finish the final lap in fifth place. Just as we see the weather slowly turning gloomy. As we recap what happened over the course of 30 minutes, drivers all giving the thumbs up before they got on to the track for an intense battle. Roy Tang, of course, starting at the top of the grid, but you will see shortly how Leon Koo put the moves as early as turn one, and from then on he rode to a masterclass performance. There was a little drift off track from Baron Sim, which allowed Putra Adam to capitalize. Baron Sim, of course, getting back on track. And he ended up finishing in 8th place, which was influenced by that skidding off the track. But this was the battle that captured everyone's attention. It started off with that bump between both drivers coming into turn 1, and from then on they would swap positions. Ken Urata perhaps just happy to complete the race, having not done so in the previous race. But the day belongs to Leon Koo. Of course, this was the battle that saw both Jonathan Z and Roy Tang swap positions on numerous occasions. All the while, Leon Koo remained unperturbed, but this was a massive setback for Jonathan Z, who could not finish his race as a result of this vehicle stall, and it allowed Leon Koo to cruise to a victory. And of course, he was greeted with hugs and a thumbs up. And with that, we bring an end to an exciting and action-packed round 1 weekend here at the Sepang International Circuit. We will of course be back for round 2 that will take place next month in the first week of June. Till then, I'm Nicholas signing off. Have yourself a great weekend.
A very good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to the Sepang International Circuit for the Malaysia Championship Series.